Welcome to DayMaster Deposit LPT with Dr. B. I'm Dr. B. We post these LPTs across multiple social media platforms. So if you're watching on any platform other than the YouTube channel, please go to the bio, click on the YouTube link, and then comment and subscribe and like. Would love to read your comments. Appreciate the opportunity to share with you the insights that I have on the topics that I talk about, teach, and motivate about. These are the things I know and the things that I live. So I really appreciate the time that you give in listening to these life purpose teachings. So I want to basically admonish you to stop hanging on, let go, and move on. When things don't seem to work the way we hope they'd work out or the way we want them to work out, we don't tend to move on or let it go. We have the tendency to hold on even tighter. So I want you to ask yourself the question: are you guilty of holding on to things long after it's time to let them go? To give up on things, but you still fight to hold on, struggle to hang on. And people say, "How are you doing?" I'm hanging on. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in with this relationship, hanging in with this job. I am hanging on to my peace of mind. I'm just trying to hang on. I get it. I understand. I've been there. It's hard to let go of the thing or the things that you've invested your time, your energy, and your heart into. It's not easy to just give up on it, let it go. You choose to hang on. But the truth of the matter is, not every investment you make in things or people or circumstances or situations or jobs, not every investment you make is going to yield the expected surplus return, not going to yield the results that you hope they yield, and not even yield the results that they were supposed to yield. But if you learn from life's experiences, even the negative experiences of life, if you learn from them and then move on from there, you still received a positive return on that investment of time and energy, that investment of emotions and thoughts. Paul says in Philippians 3:13, he says, I'm forgetting the things that are behind me. I'm just forgetting about them. Those things that are pulling and holding me back, pulling me back to thoughts of failure, pulling me back to the guilt of bad decisions, pulling me back into broken relationships, pulling me back into my own sense of insecurities. Paul said, I'm forgetting those things. He said, and I'm reaching and I'm moving forward towards my prize. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. Stop feeling like you need to hang on to the things that need to be let go of. Stop trying to justify why hanging on is better than letting go. When you know within your mind's heart, letting go is better for you. Stop always being so concerned about what other people are going to say. If you just let it go, give up on it, and do something different. Einstein says, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, yet expecting a different result. Your prize is in you moving forward, not in you hanging on. Now, I'm not saying we don't fight for the things that we believe in. And I'm not saying we don't endure hardness as a good soldier, but we endure it as a good soldier, knowing when it's time. Somebody said, well, I don't know when it's time. God is invested in you moving forward. And believe me, when it's time to let go, He will move in your mind's heart. And then certainly talk to your mentor or your pastor or your leader, because your prize is in you moving forward. And the reason many people cannot experience the success and the peace and the happiness and the joy in their life that they are destined for, that is rightfully theirs, is because they never move forward towards it. They keep letting people and things and situations and circumstances pull them backwards, hold them back. But your prize is in you moving forward, not being held back or pulled backwards into the same pain, into the same misery, the same jealousy, the same anger, the same bitterness, the same confusion, and the same struggle. Stop hanging in there or holding on. Just consider letting go and moving on. People don't want you in their space, let go and move on. You're miserable at that job, let go. Stop hanging on. Move on. Your purpose demands that you press forward. This is what Paul said. He said, I press forward towards the prize. Your purpose demands that you press forward towards the prize of purpose, the prize of happiness, the prize of success, the prize of good relationship, the prize of financial security and stability. Your purpose demands that you stop hanging on. You're hanging on and you're dangling. Move forward. Move forward to restore your health. Move forward to restore your relationships. Move forward to restore your finances, your peace, and your joy. Hanging on. That's synonymous with just complaining. You're just complaining. You find yourself complaining about the same things. You're just hanging on. You're arguing over the same things. You're just hanging on. You're crying yourself to sleep over the same things. You are just hanging on. Hanging on in confusion. Hanging on in struggle and strife. Stop hanging on. Let go. Move on. Move forward towards the prize of your high calling. The high calling of your purpose. You deserve to live in peace and happiness and success. You deserve that. That's your birthright. But you can't do it hanging on in desperation. You cannot do it holding on and being pulled backwards into the same defeatist attitudes and situations. So I want to encourage you today, forgetting those things that are behind. I want to encourage you today, leave desperation and anger and bitterness and strife behind. I want to encourage you today, stop hanging on, let go, and move on. Go master the day. Remember to be awesome. We are forever reaching beyond.